Right now, police still have the Bradley Square Apartments blocked off. You can see the police state behind me. We're seeing these images live with you right now. We just got to this scene, and we can see several vehicles with the North Charleston Police Department, several investigators over there looking into what's being called this reported shooting. We're expecting 500 volunteers. We're probably about halfway there at this point. Take a look around. So you see all these people here. Well, they're standing around all this food. We got 3,500 empty boxes, and then probably even more than that, boxes full of food. The rain is letting up a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. I'm standing on East Bay Street in between Chapel Street and South Street, just across from the post office. And you may not be able to tell, but I'm actually standing on the sidewalk right now. It is absolutely flooded. An active scene for the last couple hours here on O'Hare Avenue in North Charleston. Just take a look at what we got. So you can see, look at this building to the left. It is essentially destroyed. That top floor, the roof buckled in. It's gone, and this is a big building. This building is probably 70 yards by 150 yards length and width, and you can just see the heavy damage that was done. The parking lot essentially flooded right now. This is the spot where the truck is usually parked. Church members say they think someone hot-wired it on Tuesday night, because when they got here the next morning, there's no truck, just a gravel lot. Now, it seems obvious. You get home, you get out of the car, and then you lock it, unless you don't. And that's when your stuff gets stolen, and your best bet at catching the thief could be what's on a security camera. It's a lot of work that happens inside these men, inside this house, to get them past addiction. Once they hit 6 months in the program, they get a little bit more freedom, and then they can move into this house. Now, DOT officials don't yet have an exact timeline for how long this project will take, but you can see behind me here this work already underway. Workers have started painting those new traffic lines. All traffic eventually going to be on that right side of the bridge. According to the cost of child care report, parents in South Carolina pay an average of $6,840 per year. That's less than the national average of $9,000 per year. Prices can get even higher. Facilities like this, Sundrops Montessori on Daniel Island, can cost almost $1,300 per month per kid.
That saw is loud.
Any way you slice it.
Chicken, pork, beef, you're fine.
Sasha Bowie has a beef with life.
It kind of pisses me off, but I mean, I have to do what I have to do. I have 2 small children.
It's not with where she works.
Working here is like fantastic.
Now, you could say the meat of the issue for Sasha
It's not fair.
is how long it takes her to bring home the bacon.
I'm commuting from Ashley Phosphate. It takes you an hour and a half to get to work, especially downtown.
Her family's run Legacy Meats in downtown Charleston nearly 50 years, but she says none of them can afford to live nearby.
I really care. I really want to do a good job.
Lending a helping hand.
It's a way to give back.
Don Hine gives back by picking up
Plastic, you got glass, a lot of beer cans, aluminum beer cans.
what others chuck out along Maybank Highway.
I hate litter, hate it. Once it's done, it's like, good.
He admits it's backbreaking work some days, but Don's been getting his hands dirty for 20 years now.
I've been doing it for so long, it's just, I really can't stop. I've done a good job. I don't see much here, as a matter of fact. It looks like I don't know.
While others' trash isn't exactly his treasure.
That was a boot. Can you imagine somebody looking for the, where did his boot go? It's a good boot too.
He makes the lonely walk along this road for a reason.
I don't want it to let it sit there for weeks and weeks, because my name's right there.
That'd be his family's name.
My grandparents would be very happy.
He adopted about 2 miles of Maybank Highway in their honor in the 90s, but he says all this traffic now is making him think twice about walking the narrow sidewalks.
Cars are coming through and they're just inches away from your head. 60 miles, 65 miles an hour. You know, what are you gonna do? They're coming so fast, but you gotta pick it up.